Alright, so I'm watching this
For
thing.
child abuse, and it really nails home that message during the final part of the PSA.
That is a really good commercial. It nails about, it just like kind of like shows about child abuse, about this dude, this creepy dude with a, hey, what's it called? A dummy doll, and making her, pretend to be gloomy. That is a very good child abuse PSA. It really opens the eyes, not gonna lie. But anyway, we're looking. This is the iceberg creepy ads and PSAs. So next, I stopped it because I wanted to review the next one. This one's gonna be a weird one. Actually, I might have actually seen this advertisement in school, and it's called Duck and Cover. Little miniature lesson for those who don't know about the Cold War. So in the Cold War is a period of time spanning from 1947 to 1991 and arguably 1996. What happened is there wasn't actually people fighting. It was just the Soviets and the United States just spying on each other, being like a little bunch of pansies spying on each other. So what happened was there was a threat of what a lot of people would agree with is the atom bomb. Like in the 1960s and 70s, at any moment, any given time, there could be a nuclear bomb just drop, and you'd almost not get warned. So they had to do this thing called duck and cover. So you duck and cover your head under a desk, and I'm not a really big survival expert, but if you were to see the shockwave of a nuclear bomb, ducking and cover is not going to last you. There are a few initial stages to a nuke. The first is the blinding mushroom cloud. You never want to look at the mushroom cloud. If the mushroom cloud, I think if it's smaller than your thumb when you point it out, you're safe, but you still need to go away. If it's bigger than your thumb when you hold it out, you're in danger. The first thing you want to do is find cover between something that's well built into the ground, like a house. Well, if you're within like 5-10 miles of the nuke, you're just getting eviscerated off the face of the earth. You're like, there's no surviving. You're not surviving at all. It's it. You know what? And first is, that's the blind light. Second is the shockwave, which comes right after, which wipes out everything in its path. Will tip over cars, send them flying. It will absolutely just demolish everything in its path. And the third is the worst, which is the radiation. Is what once the bomb gets nuked, you want to go far away from it because, of course, harmful radiation is emitted from it after it goes off.
Ad from the early 1950s on what to do when an atomic bomb goes off.
It's better than doing nothing.
Duck and cover. That's what you're told to do, and apparently it's actually an effective thing to do when you're in the range of a nuclear explosion, as standing upright or uncovered increases your chances of serious injury or death. Although, if you're in range of the nuclear fireball, then this won't save you.
Exactly.
Jack in the Box.
As when nukes go off, like, unlike normal bombs, nukes, when they're dropped, they don't hit the ground. They'll rarely ever hit the ground. They'll actually detonate like a mile above it. The reason is what's it called? Like, imagine this. If I drop it, it'll like maybe explode to here. But if I drop it right here, it will shock wave and it'll go further. And that's why they drop it like that, apparently. And because if it just makes a crater in the ground, it's gonna reduce the blast radius. And what happens is right after they drop the bomb and it explodes, it makes a fireball that incinerates everything. Just basically destroys atomic bonds. And like, not saying like vaporizes atoms, because what's it called? You can't destroy matter in the universe. It just basically turns everything into gas, and it vaporizes everything, technically. It doesn't like completely take the atoms out of existence, but it'll just vaporize them into a gas. So yeah.
Plan explodes. An ad made to sell Jack in the Box burgers. Everything is pretty normal in this ad until the end, where this old lady tells the Jack in the Box employees to waste Jack.
Waste him!
Truth unsweetened. Some more shock advertising. A sugary treat-style street float drives through a road with singers on the float. You'll notice that these singers have deep and scraggy voices, and that's because they've all been negatively affected by smoking. Whenever the camera cuts to the people on the street, they look appalled. Then this statistic is brought up and the ad makes sense.
Is it that company?
You could also see the stories of the singers on the Truth's website, but I don't think you can anymore. Tarako.
What the hell is this? This is definitely creepy. It looks like Will Byers.
I have no words for this QP pasta sauce ad. Howard and the class. This ad about money has some very interesting looking characters in it. The animations are very quick and snappy too. They remind me of something that can be done in Gmod or SFM. Strange. Denny's Nanopus. To advertise that Denny's was giving out a free Grand Slam from 6 AM to 2 PM on the 3rd of February 2009, they thought that whipping out the Nanopus was a good idea.
There goes another one.
How epic the Denny's Grand Slam was. They did my boy Nanopus dirty. 1970s giant head, Mr. Potato Head. Alright, let's see what this is about. Why would someone make this? And oh my god, the toys! Whose idea was this? YummyBuffet.mpg. This can't be as uncanny as that Mr. Potato Head, right?
Come and experience Yummy Buffet. It is located between Lawrence and Pulaski in Chicago. Yummy Buffet is a new and nicely decorated all-you-can-eat restaurant. You are not going to believe it.
Yes. Oh, yes. Wait, is that the equals 3 font? Beautiful. The way the robotic narrator tries to talk up the place is hilarious. And the way it emotes is magical. Have any of you been to this place to eat? If so, please let everyone know what the experience was like in the comments section. God, I hope Yummy Buffet is still open, because if I ever visit America, I'm eating there. Chris Cunningham. I have no idea what she's saying because her accent is ultra thick, but it's something about mental wealth.
Have you? Mankind went to the moon. I don't even know where Grimsby is. Forget progress by proxy.
Thanks, PlayStation, and I know what you're thinking. How did she make her pigtails so perfectly? Well, let me tell I kid, you're wondering about her eyes and giant forehead, aren't you? It was done through the power of technology, which is funny because people thought she actually looked like that. Japanese Ogre Baby Kleenex commercial.
Oh boy. When you have ogres and something, that's how you...
I'm speechless. Yet another ad where I don't know. Kleenex, that's man. Weird. Say no to crack, say yes to roller skating. Hell yeah, man. This ad starts off fine, and then it turns into... I can't even explain it. Just give it a watch.
Just the games.
I say no to unplanned pregnancy.
I say no to meth.
Why'd they do this kid so dirty? The shot lingers on him for way too long, and he looks so unsure on what he said. And then the kids and criminals got addicted to roller skating. Together. The end.
Oh boy.
MTV Guillotine.
You know when it's on TV, it's gonna be something weird.
This bumper? Pretty damn creative, but not much to it really. Keep America beautiful, crying Indian PSA. America is looking like swamp ass, and this Native American, who is referenced as having a respect for that land, hops off his canoe and gets some swamp ass thrown at his feet. He cries at the state of swamp ass. But in all seriousness, this is a message I can get around. I like going outside and seeing lots of lush green nature and not rubbish. And now, we're going to end this layer with a bang. Literally. Alice in Wonderland gun PSA.
Oh boy, this is not going to be good.
Over 1/3 of all American households have a gun.
she just grabbing a 1911?
Is there a gun where they play?
Jesus.
Asking saves kids.
Jesus Christ!
This is a very...
I know. Dallas just grabs the 1911 from a music box and shoots herself in the eye. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but why is that funny? Like, I can't take it seriously. I can't. Are you on LSD? At this point... Lady, are you drunk? Yes, I am. I'm totally drunk. I've been drinking. Yeah, that one crazy ass lady, like, bruh, literally, Alice eats the 1911. Damn. Why?
PSA, chilling. A few of those.
But seriously though, like, how hard is it to buy a box? I mean, I'm not saying everybody's rich, but you can go out and buy like a cheap safe, $100, and just lock it. Just lock a gun in the box. It's not that hard. It's literally not. It's not even rocket science, people. Lock your guns. Don't let your kids get it.
PSAs left me pretty speechless, and they're only going to keep getting more.
Okay, guys, this is gonna start getting really creepy, apparently.
To the body of the iceberg.
Fort Nightmare 2021. I thought this already happened. Yes, I get it. You're trying. You are just.
Carb Solutions baby shower commercial.
Carb Solutions.
I'm on this whole low carb thing.
Oh, I read about that. It's so cute. Not as cute as these pigs in a blanket.
What the hell?
You know, I'll just have this. Oh.
Now it's easy to be good and stick to your low carb
Dude,
diet.
the 1990s ads are always the scariest, dude. What the hell is that?
This just comes so out of left field, but not even the devil can tempt this lady because she has Carb Solutions. It's an okay ad. Hitogata, lost. Dog has the White Shadow People commercial. This is supposedly a long-lost Japanese ad that has a lot of history to it. People have been recollecting what happened in the ad and it's been searched for many years. Some have even questioned if it ever existed at all. What you're watching now is a recreation by Tofu on what is thought the ad looked like. The text that appears at the end says something like, every 2 seconds, someone died on the earth.
That's creepy. Not wrong.
If you want more info on this ad, I've linked a Blame It on Jorge video in the description. Phones for you, Ghost Girl ad.
That is true,
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
This little girl haunts this lady just to show her this really epic phone plan. Cool? Smurfs bombing PSA. This PSA was approved by the late creator Peyo, and it aired in 2005 in Belgium and was designed for the United Nations Children's Fund. Their goal was to raise money for the rehabilitation of former child soldiers in Burundi and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. These places were former Belgian colonies, and this PSA was shocking, to say the least.
Jesus Christ!
Hyundai Grim Reaper commercial. The Grim Reaper claims a victim after she gets out of a car that led her onto the other side of the road. Rewind time, she tries to get out onto the other side again, but she couldn't because the Hyundai Veloster has one door on the left and 2 doors on the safe side. Goodbye Grim Reaper. Not sponsored by Hyundai. Gif Gaff Halloween ad. Lady being chased by a man with a saw. Uh-oh, the man with the saw is being chased by a clown, who's being chased by a ghost lady, who's being chased by someone else, and so on.
It's a headless horseman?
This is an ad for the GIF Gaff mobile network. It's interesting, but I never would have guessed that. Varaka Heika Yata.
What is that English for? The word studio's in it, so it had to have some reconcile. This is creepy. Like, this is like trippy or something. What in the actual shit?
This is... I don't know what this is, but I think these are a bunch of bumpers for a TV channel. They're oddly calming. I feel a great sense of relaxation while watching these, despite this bear almost drowning. It's like I'm in a limbo-like world, away from any other. I don't know, I just feel nice inside. Crinkles the Clown.
What? Okay, just bring it over to my door. I'll get it. Oh, what was... That's the garbage. That was that. That astronomical sound of something just thumping onto the ground. It's leaking?
Well, that peaceful feeling was short-lived. What more can I say here other than Crinkles looks a little spooky. I think it's the lack of color in the ad that does that. Kind of makes him look like a demon. Ego Monster Girl ad. Screamer alert.
It's so yummy.
What am I making? What the hell?
The whole point of this ad is to say that Eggo waffles are so good that you can't let them go. The ad isn't as scary or as big of a screamer as the others, but it's still a strange surprise. Stalker Virgin Mobile ad.
Stalker?
That's the first date. I think he's the one. And now, with my Android-powered phone from Virgin Mobile, I can email the pics I took to my mom. And with unlimited data and web, I can go through his Flickr stream to make sure I'm hotter than his exes. Follow his Twitter feed to see if he's mentioned me yet.
Jeez, that is terrifying, but I think it's a pretty effective ad. The Android plan lets you do a bunch of stuff, so go crazy like this lady. Or maybe, probably
6.
don't. Friday
that's
is
10.
Happy's Pizza Time. What the hell is a rib tip? Sure, the Happy's Pizza mascot is a bit crudely put together, but it's pretty tame for an ad with a computer-generated mascot. Apparently, this is also a Vine-sourced Joel meme. Neat. Original Jolly Green Giant. This ad seems fine, so what's so creepy about it? The music and animations are charming, and the little world that's built here is nice. Maybe it's the giant standing in the belly that's meant to be disturbing? It probably scared a few kids or something. Mr. Yuck. This is an interesting commercial that attempts to teach kids to stay away from the dangerous stuff around the home. Anything poisonous will have Mr. Yuck stuck to it to warn kids not to drink it. I can see why this would have scared some kids. Death is a scary topic, and Mr. Yuck doesn't mess around. Barambo 2.
It's a thing with these like freaking animations that are so like bad that really gives me a bad. Oh, there goes another piece of string.
What the hell is Barambo? The song that plays is an absolute bop, but man does everything look uncanny. What a lovely love story. Freddy Freaker.
Freddy Freaker. Nope.
Please, what do you want? I don't know what you're selling, but just take all my money and leave me and my family alone, you 1900490 freak. RSPCA, shoot a dog.
Oh my god.
This seems nice. What a cute little dog. We'll have to
oh shit.
Oh my god. What? Bee commercial. These are
what the hell?
Bees. Wait, are these even bees? These are the strangest.
Oh god, yeah, that's like
very cursed. Also, oh my god, the side effects you can get from taking this stuff are